So as you could tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm making brass knuckles today. So one big problem I ran into making these is they're outlawed in Kansas. That's where I live. So the way that I'm getting around this is I'm calling them replica. So they're not meant for weapon uses. And I'll also be melting them down and making an ingot out of it. I found both of these prints on Thingiverse if you want to make them yourself. So let's get into it. So first I sanded down the mold, and then after that I put it in the flask and dusted it down, and then spread out all the parting powder, and then basically just molded it. But one problem that I did face was the holes inside of the knuckles. So the green sand was getting stuck inside of the holes and sticking to the walls of the knuckles. So I had to put little like poles in it. You'll see it right here. So I put wires down into it so it wouldn't move. So check out my new merch store. It's on teespring.com. It's called The Art of Casting YT, link in the description. So I have this caution flammable set. It's pretty cool, except for the QR code. You'll see that later. So in this set, you're not paying for anything extra, and that's why I added the QR code, because I'm not profiting off of it. You're just getting the shirt with my logo on it. So there's one thing that we have to do, and that is measure out our copper and aluminum for this aluminum bronze. So we have 814 grams of copper, which means that we'll need about 40 grams of aluminum to go with it, since my ratio is 5% aluminum, 95% copper. Please guys, whatever you do, don't make these at home. You can make your own rocket at home, anything like that. Sugar rockets, you can blow stuff up, make thermite, I don't care. I really mean it, like no loopholes, nothing. Don't make these at all. So I never really mix this thing, because it always sticks to the mixing rod, because I don't have a graphite one. So I'm gonna just put all my trust in convection currents and hope they did the trick. Never mind, I might need to mix it a little bit. So tomorrow I'll melt this back down and turn it into this ingot. Ignore the lead sign and the 1 kilogram sign. Ignore both of those. So I'll turn it into this ingot, and we won't have brass knuckles anymore because, you know, they're illegal. So if you want to see that, check out my Instagram at The Art of Casting. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't really post too often, But if you want to see that video of me melting it back down into this ingot and polishing this thing up, then it should be there. Dang it. Fell through. Even more hidden. Alright, so this is what my merch looks like. The only difference between this and what you'd actually buy is there's no white outline right here on the outside all the way through, because that's just how I made it. And here's one downfall to it: put a giant QR code on it, because why not? If you don't want this on it, just tell me in the comments and I will take it off. Got it.